Got my hard ass shirt on. We're talking about Lamb of Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. It's already recording.
What the fuck? I guess I hit the button. Yeah, Kate's a hard ass. I just smacked myself in the face.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of funny.
That's how you start a video, bro.
Whatever. Lamb
Good
of
job.
God just dropped a new fucking song and they're out of fucking nowhere. And here we are to talk about it. It's called Still Echoes off their new album.
Sturm and Drans.
German.
Which is
Storm and Stress, apparently.
German.
There you go. This album comes out in July. We're here to talk about this fucking beast. What do you think, sweetie?
Me? Alright, cool. Let's do it. This song is very, very, very Lamb of God. And there's nothing wrong with that. At all. The song is awesome. Like, it just kind of, like, kicks in. And once it gets in, it's, I don't know, it's just awesome. I love the main riff. The main riff is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, I mean, it has everything you'd want, because it's got those weird Lamb of God riffs that, like, are slightly, like, on, like, a weird time signature, and it's just like, what the hell's happening right now? And then, it's got slightly, just a little bit, like, thrashy middle section, or at least it builds up to something slightly thrashy, and then it gets awesome, and it gets heavy. Like, again, I mean, it's Lamb of God. It's heavy. Steve Adler does a great job with drums. Chris? Sorry, Chris. Steve's the other one, isn't he? Right? Chris Adler does a great job with the drums. I've always loved his drum work with Lamb of God. I think he's one of my personal favorite drummers out there. Randy Blythe. I've always loved Randy Blythe's vocals, and I mean, he does what he does best on this song. I mean, I've always just liked the way his vocals sound, and he sounds good. I mean, he's not missing a step at all. He even does one of the, like, Lamb of God, like, talky parts right before, like, the second chorus, which is kind of cool. It mixes up the pace of the song a little bit. But then, yeah, the song just kind of goes, and it doesn't stop, like, at all. And, which I think is really cool. I mean, I know, you know, a lot of the bands that I've been listening to a lot more, their songs are very, you know, it'll go and then it'll slow down, it'll take it and, you know, slow down a little bit and then it'll pick it back up, whereas this is just boom. Straightforward, you can wrap your head around it really easily, and it's just a catchy song. Like, the riffs are all really catchy in the song, which I think is the best part. Something that I've also thought about Lamb of God is that, you know, I always thought, like, their riffs are really catchy, like in Hourglass or Now You've Got Something to Die For, are two songs that definitely come to mind. Exactly. So, yeah. The song's really good. In case you couldn't tell by me saying a lot of stuff over and over again, the song's really good. I like it. A lot. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. Let Tyler go.
First we're going to let Luke bust some ass.
And then Tyler's going to go.
Yeah. This is a good song, mate. Bucking, you know, they put out Ghost Walking back in 2012. It was their first single for Resolution. I was kind of like, you know, it's a little bit samey. Like, Lamb of God has their style, but Ghost Walking, this song really has grown on me. It felt a little samey to me. You know, it felt like the main riff was ripped straight out of, like, Redneck, and it was like, eh. So the first impression of that album, which has honestly really grown on me, was kind of not as good. This first impression is fucking, like, dude, this song fucking jams, man. Right away, it starts off with a blast beat, which Lamb of God really hasn't done that much. That's fucking awesome. It just, here you go. Here we are. We're back. Straight to the balls. Then it gets to the main riff, which is just heavy. It's fucking just dirty and nasty, and I love it. And it's got this thrashiness to it. It's got this just fucking incredibly powerfulness to it. That's how I'm going to describe it. It's just fucking awesome, and I wish it's just cool. And then it gets to the next riff is just one of those strange, weird Lamb of God riffs that are just weird, and nobody else does them besides Lamb of God. And it has Lamb of God's signature style written all over it, and it's cool. And then it gets to the chorus, and to me, the chorus is kind of the weakest part of this song.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. Like, I feel it almost doesn't fit with the rest as much. It's not awful, but I feel like it maybe could have been something different that's better. But, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, it doesn't detract from a good song. The middle section is really heavy. I wish, it's just me being nitpicky at this point, I wish when, they used the middle section with the trots and everything, I wish they would have got a little thrashy with it. Just give me some fucking thrashiness going on. That would have been fucking sick. And then slow it down and get fucking heavy. But I love Chris Adler's drums on here. His footwork is like, I'm not a drummer. I could never do this shit. But when I hear it, I'm just like, holy fuck. And it always stands out with Chris Adler, man. His footwork is off the charts when you listen to this shit. And I love during the middle section, towards the end of it, which that riff is not used long enough. It's so good. It should have been used more. But how he just ever so subtly picks the tempo up, and it just makes it that much cooler. And it's just, his drumming is fucking insane. The drums are mixed really, maybe a little bit on the louder side for this song, but Lamb of God has always kind of had a very unique drum sound. Like Chris Adler's snare, when it cracks, it doesn't sound like anything else in metal, man. I mean, he is a great fucking drummer. Like, a great fucking drummer, man. And Randy Blythe, his vocals are just, they're so devastating. Like, you feel like you're just being eaten alive by the fucking dude. And he's just there screaming in your face, and it's like, yeah. And he's catchy as shit, and he's just got, I love his variety that he always has going on all the time. It's never monotone, one voice. It's just bouncing all over the place, and it's cool, man. I really like this song, and it's a great first impression for this album. It makes me really excited for this album. When I knew Lamb of God was writing a new album, I'm like, cool. It'll be Lamb of God. And you know what? It is fucking Lamb of God. But it just seems like it's really, really, really good Lamb of God. And to me, when Lamb of God just has it going really, 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 really good, they're like, they're fucking top of the fucking world, man. And now I'm all excited.
Yeah.
Excited. Just jam the shit out of this song. The new album comes out in July. No specific date in July.
Just July.
And you know what? We're going to talk about it in July.
We are. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
No.
Just no.
Just no.
That's a good Lamb of God song. Whatever. Any last thoughts?
Yeah, basically hit it. Good fucking song.
Hit it. Smack it. Smack that play button, baby. Just smack it in the ass, play the song. I'm going to turn this video off now.
Right here. Hit the play button.